Me not see them.
Man go come.
People, the people them down at Petersfield, them put the container them in a nice little field long there and it look good. Go over Decision 2025 and John Robert Montague. Boy, that they shut the way have on the door. Robert Montague, that they shut the way have on. No, sir. Me not like they shut the way have on. That they shut the way have on remind me of my grandfather. Not in a bad way, sir. Not in a bad way. But my grandfather used to... What go on, Kelly?
Hey, Scrubs. Good morning.
Kelly?
Morning, everybody. Yeah, good morning. Scrubs. Jamaica
Yes,
have
sir.
one problem. Jamaica have one problem. Just one problem. I guess any day we can get rid of that blasted problem, you're going to see how good Jamaica be. And a PNP. Hey, Scrubs.
Yes, sir.
Listen, man. You saw the container homes. You know what my focus was on? The foundation for the container homes. That was my focus.
Tell me about it because I see the content, they look nice. The way them put them up, they really look nice.
Scrubs, you are telling me, say, it was so hard and it was so tough for the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation just to build that the two little slab. That was such a hard job to put the blasted container in pan. And those two little slab. I am not talking this in a bad way, you know. I am just saying a two slab, if people them build and put the container in pan. And the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation will and pan in money how long? How long until the minister have to send back fees say give me back the money? I will come do it myself. And the government had to go down there.
Then if it's alleged, me don't know, but if him them not did send back for the money, me them have the far.
Minister Mackenzie came out and spoke to the country that yes, he send back for money because he send the money down the whole long to build the foundation them and he not build, so he send back for it and him a go down to go do it himself. And the government went down there and built them. And that, Scrubs, it comes right back down. I don't want to derail and I don't want to deflect or anything. I want you to continue to talk about the container if that is your topic. But it goes right back to the voice notes which were leaked the other day, where, according to Cliff Hughes, because no lawsuit can go again because Cliff Hughes called name. According to Cliff Hughes, Mario Mitchell, the PNP councillor from Upper Mandeville, say the parish council them are use delay tactics. So it only leaves me to wonder if the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation was using delay tactics for the people them. Because if a foundation don't build, a container them can't come put up on the dirt. It has to go up on something. So me I wonder if this was one of the delay tactics that is being used that the PNP said that they would use. And delay tactics don't benefit no Jamaicans. It is just for political gain. You see them people here? I tell you, there's a special place for Satan for it for them.
All right, people. So I don't know. People, I don't know. Because when I look over there and where they put the container on, and it is months. And people, I want to know, I don't see no PMP this morning. Usually they come and complain with government and do. But people, go to Decision 2025. If you go over, and I'm going to share it on my page. Wait until I come off camera. I have to share it on my big page so my people them can see it. Because look, man, yes, the next 4 years going to be a very interested election. Next 4 years going to be an interested election. And me, I gonna make sure I am gonna block that election right through. It's gonna be a very interesting election next 4 years. Very interesting. General, good morning, sir.
Morning, scrub me, I dead with laugh. Special place, Buddy Devil's foreign. Why? I get one this morning. Jesus, you're good. Morning, where you going with? Scrub?
Probably share something, man. Just soon come back up.
Oh, okay, because it seems that way. Hey, man, good morning.
One.
Me get a cup of tea, man. But I was thinking though, while I was, just scrolling through, I realized that we are so politically biased that we don't know when to come out of the biasness and speak the truth. And we speak so one-sided that if people feel really follow it, they can't get no truth from no side. The JLP just a defend JLP and the PMP just a defend PMP. And they don't come out and defend, what is good or what is just in many instances. Scrub, I remember I was saying to you that the government have the opportunity to do like what them do down at Portland Cottage. Because after, I think it was Hurricane, I think it was Hurricane Dean. When it was under the sugar estate regime, and that piece of land they put up about 92 houses on it and just give it to the people that were affected by the hurricane in that time. So they can do the same for Westmoreland, but it just takes a process and it takes a time, because sometimes where the land is, it is far from development, and it creates a problem for the government. And to put back people on some of these capture land and say, yeah, put them back on the capture land, make them stay with them there, it don't make no sense.
Yeah, that is true.
And many of them don't want to pay for nothing either, you know. If you give them an opportunity to pay for a piece of land and to own the land legally, they don't want to do it. Man, you know, go on with my man.
That is true, and that is wrong. That is wrong.
Yeah, they don't.
I don't know how we love freeness so as a people, and when we come out foreign, we have to pay for every little thing.
Scrub. I was listening to TikTok the other day. Me get really angry. Everybody coming out and cuss about the RADA situation. And everybody acquiring RADA this and the government this and the government that and the government shouldn't. And me look on and I say, oh, me no hear them a ball. For the farmer, them we lose millions of dollars a year. You know, so some of them people will come out on TikTok and a ball and
one farmer come to me this morning, I have to look up some information for the farmer. They can come with a, he said somebody send him over here to me. He said somebody said that mean. All right, so Portland people big up on yourself. We're going to big up Portland this morning in general, because him say other people tell him about me. Mute for a second thing. So Portland people big up on yourself. So we're going to big up Portland, the Portland masses them in the morning. Big up on yourself, people from Portland.
Yeah, man, big up all the Portlanders.
Yeah, man, big up the Portlanders, man. Because him tell me, say, as somebody else recommend me to, recommend me. And a matter of fact, big up the people them down a Mandeville market too. Mandeville crew, big up on yourself. Remember, me not chat good, but you no listen to me right through. So big up on yourself. This election, next 4 year, Mandeville, it's going to be an interesting election. Very interested. Because me know that some of them seat there, I got in a trouble.
General.
Next 4 years. Well, on tell it. Not your mic, the people them hear me a chat. Next 4 year, going to be a very interesting election. Because some of them seat they will win, I going to be in a trouble. And remember, say anything me chat na drop a ground. Remember, me come call out and say, watch Isaac and Daryl Valls. Watch Isaac and Mrs. Valls. And the seat, next 4 years, some of them seat they will win, I go there in a trouble. I'm a matter of fact, let me record myself say it. Because I want to be able to post it back. Next 4 years, some of them seat they go there in a trouble. Remember, Scrub say, trouble there. Oh, trouble there. Del, good morning.
Morning.
How you do?
Not bad. I just listen. No, I'm listening.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I'm listening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, continue talk. So say, no, ain't not trouble for you. Trouble.
Them are going in a trouble. May I tell you? Next 4 years, some of them see they are going in a trouble. Trouble there.
Take it back from them. I don't know.
Me say trouble go there. May I tell you trouble go there. Trouble go there. Trouble go there. Remember me tell you, especially down the west there, trouble there. Trouble there.
Yeah, but look here. Yes, let me talk now. What I'm saying, the MP down there, they get the money, so why they don't help the people them down there? So when them things
I don't know what it, ma'am. I don't know what they get from where they not get. All me know say, we see some container down there. I see some container house come down there, and I'm very much appreciative of it. Me not hear them, the PMP them when normally come over here. Can't tell me scrub this, scrub that. Me not hear them back. It me want to talk about the container house. Cause they come here, they used to come, I'm turn on my life, they reach here. Me not hear them back and tell me about the container house. So I want to ask them, this is the question I want to ask them, Del. Are they playing politics? Are they for the people? Because all they not come back and tell me the container house reach down at Peter's Field. All they not come back and tell me the container house drop down at Peter's Field. Then me hear Cadet come tell me it is alleged coming not hear it yet. People me not hear it yet. So me I go listen to it. So then they send money good on there to the mayor. And they never want what they never want do. Me say next 4 year people.
It's not alleged, Scrub. It's
money.
not alleged. It was Desmond McKenzie said it at a JLP meeting.
Yes.
That he sent the money down there. The money has been down there for nearly 6 months, and even now the contractor not get paid.
When him daytime camera take away $1.
Well, I know. I can.
Sir, Del,
No name.
Del,
No name.
it is alleged. I don't know. Me can't say when him take, ma'am. I cannot say what him take. Me never did it. We have to allege of the thing. Not over here, over scrub. Me not run with that kind of thing, sir.
Yes, well,
I can confirm.
Listen.
Hold on, ma'am. Hold on. 1 second. Just a second. Just a second, Del. All right, so people, we have to disclaimer that up. May I disclaimer that up. But I want to know if the money was sent and PMP come over here and know yourself. Because remember, me can't pull up back live because TikTok not delete not one live. When I say scrub, the people them now get help down at Westmoreland. People, you say next 4 years, watch Westmoreland. Westmoreland is a place one I forgot watch now. You hear me say? Next 4 year, watch Westmoreland. Because remember say no, we not really tied to party, no. Watch West. Remember, Scrub said next 4 years, no watch Westmoreland. I may I record myself now. Come on, put it up. Next 4 years, watch Westmoreland. Watch down a West. Next 4 years, it's gonna be in a trouble. Oh, watch Westmoreland. And remember, so we have internet now, so we know what go on. Watch Westmoreland. Where you say now, where you say, General, come tell me what you say. Finish what you tell me there.
No, so I was saying, Scrub, that while these things take a while, you know, there's a way in which the government can deal with it. And the government have to find a way, you know, to deal with this capture land business, because it has been an eyesore and a problem for development. As it relates to Westmoreland, I'm not totally familiar with Westmoreland, but I'm familiar with Clarendon, Manchester, St. Elizabeth. So I understand some of the dynamics as it relates to, you know, how the population compose, or the composition of the population. So we realize that, you know, some of the problems them similar right across the board. Many of these lands that these people are onto were leased to them from Michael Manley dissolved the sugar carbs. And Michael Manley do it and then mash up the sugar carbs. Jamaican wicked in a scrub. Jamaican wicked to our own self, you know. Because our sugar carbs, when the government, Michael Manley put in it, to make we as a people can benefit from the sugar factory them. Him and them mash up the carbs, mash it down, and left with nothing. We cruel to our own self. But as you relate to the housing again to Scrub, there is need. And you know, Scrub me the one big up one piece of conversation the other night when they turn in a politics. Because you hear them talk about the NHT, Scrub. The NHT is the biggest yoke you can find right now in a modern 2020. The biggest. Look on it, Scrub. If I am to buy a house, right, and the house value $19 million, tell me where me as a poor man, right, I go find 10% of the $19 million. Even though I am a contributor of the NHT. Even though I qualify. And not only that, you have to find some other fee money and something. So NHT work in the benefit of the people who have the money rather than the poor anyway.
And what you say? Now this have become interested.
Of course, it doesn't benefit the foot soldier. Scrub, you know that I am a union man.
Me know. And you hold on. I remember say you talk balance like me, no man. You stretch it out. Come now, what you say?
Alright, one of us come say something to you quick.
No, wait, call. Me want you about the NHT mix up.
No,
Yeah.
NHT want to say something to him about, man.
I want to say
Hold
something
on.
to you. I want to say something to
We're
General.
telling gentleman land. We're telling land, no man. Where you say, General? You come through. Where you say? You tell me what you tell
So
me now.
I am saying 7 years ago, there was a lady who was working at the hospital. She's not in one of the top positions. She's at the bottom. But she has been at the hospital and serving for nearly 23 years. Now she get up in her age and she want one of the little studio house them. When she got NHT, a tears she come back in her. Tears. A ball, she said, the woman say all the years where she a work because her salary so low. She can't get the NHT loan. And she can't get nothing ready there.
I hear one woman come over here and tell me say after 09 she a show. And them say she have how much pints and how much pints. So I want to know what is it. More have to know what is the NHT for.
The NHT is a good idea, Scrub, but it is full of bureaucracy that only caters for the somebody who have the money already. Because if you have the money already and use a piece of land, go into NHT scrub and say to them, say, you see one piece of land that values $8 million. But you already have the $1.2 million to give them. Or if you do the transaction, you are going to get through at the NHT. You are going to get through. And the benefit there is going to benefit.
No. Because some people can't really find the down payment for true, you know. Some people can't find the down payment. Now that's it.
Yeah. And it's
some
not
people
just
can't
down
find the
payment.
down payment. You're right for that, yeah.
It's
Some
not just
people
down
can't
payment.
find down
You have
payment.
the down payment plus some legal fees.
Because some people can't find the down payment and the other, look here, NHT need to do better, man.
No, scrub. What may I say
Where
to you is, what may I say to you about the fee that we might talk about? NHT take care of the fee, especially the lawyer. Can I get a lawyer, you know? NHT take care of that, and that's why I'm 102,000% sure. How many know?
You are correct. You are correct, Carl.
Yes. When it comes to the lawyer money and everything, NHT is the one that take care of it. But the other rest of things they might talk about now, yes, you have to have certain amount, because if you're going through the bank also, because some people use NHT plus the bank to get the rest of money. So my time and I really say NHT want that the percent of money then is the bank. That is demanding that you have XYZ percent money. Because the NHT
do it too as well. NHT do it as well.
No, NHT don't require you to pay them any money at all.
No, not to.
No, hold on. Any developer you go to, the developer asks you.
Farmer making land before you cut him now. What you say? Go on, General.
When you go to NHT scrub, and if your points is 650 points, right? They're going to tell you that you have this amount of points, but you're going to need this amount of money to purchase the housing unit or the land that you are seeking to purchase. They're going to tell you that. Upon you presenting the money, then deal with you have to deal with certain paperwork too as well. When you deal with those paperwork and you're carrying it, them are going to deal with everything otherwise. I am saying the drawback in that is
how much percent you have now, Figgy? General, me like when you come over, can you tell me good argument, you know? So how much percent you have figure her now? If we go put on with them.
So if when they look at your points and they look at your age group and they look at your salary scale and them calculate what them are calculate, them are gonna say to you, say, you are gonna need 8% of the value of where you are pay for. And you have to go down at the NHT now and go pay them that the money there before the transaction go further with them carry through with the lawyer and so forth and so forth. So
if the house are 10 million, you have to have 8%.
There is a percentage that is tied to it.
How you say?
Yes, all even though you have your points.
How you say? Because one woman don't tell me now, and she make sure carry receipt go show me too. For 09 and they still not approve her, she have to have how much points. So me want to ask NHE, what about the poor people them?
Alright, scrub. What am I saying? When I say
look here, call me and look for NHE too. What about the
NHE we are saying no. Alright, if you just start work.
What about the people them where feed pan chicken back like me? If you are talk about.
I understand about scrub.
Jamaican for themselves.
It is not easy for you.
Alright, hold on. Let me just
scrub. If you just start work for 3 years, you are work for 3 years, I work for 10 years. Me, I will get more money than you for borrow. Because remember, you just start work for 3 years. And if me I work for 10 years, me I will get way more money than you for borrow. So for example, if me can get 8.5 million, you not going to qualify. Because you just start work for 3 years. So you're not going to be qualified to get that.
3,500,000 or 3.5 times 10 to
So is how long it work? And when I say some things, yes, me not tell him say no. But when I talk about the fee now, this is what I tell him say NHT will take care of that. Everything. The lawyer fee, the other is
No, it's not all
No,
of the
no,
fees
I'm
them
talking
then
about the
take
down
care of.
payment, sir. The down payment.
No, it's not all of the fees. There are certain fees where you personally have to deal with the buyer. And then NHT step in with the lawyer fee and all the other rest. There are
Which
certain
fee is
things
that?
you must cover.
All
There are
right.
certain things you must cover.
We can get a talk there, please.
Because this me can't turn on a camera. Because me can show you one contract and everything with the fee them. What they cover. I've been through them. That's why I can tell you.
I've been
Because
through
the
it.
people who come here have been through them too.
No, but Scrub, I have been
People
through
who
it.
come here have been through them and they show me them paperwork.
The only problem
Alright.
they have with them scrub are because land when they grave was on the land. And then tell me say they not purchase no land. We know grave. And I was like, what?
Next. Alright, we can get a talk there. I've been somebody might.
She have to solve her, so you have to solve her.
All right.
Mike, all right. So Scrub, I've been through the process. When you're purchasing a home in Jamaica, right? You have down payment, you have escalation, you have lawyer fee, and you have one next fee. Now, housing trust pay the lawyer fee. Anything you buy, you have to have a down payment. Whether you buy a car, the thing is, if you need a house, you have to put in your work also, right? You have to put in your work. So NHT, you have to show them. And I bought from a private developer. And I go through NHT. Now the private developer now go put down a house for you. You have to give him money to put down the house, right? So you have your down payment. That's the first thing you have, your down payment. Then you go to NHT. The next thing about NHT is anything you contribute to NHT, you get it back. So it's not like people putting down the money in NHT. After 8 years, you get it back with interest. And that is one of the things people don't speak about. What I did is, I've been working with the government for 20 years. I didn't take back my money, I leave it there. So you know what I did? They gave me a check. NHT gave me a check with all my contributions. And I took it to the developer and give him it as part of the down payment. So a lot of people come and talk. Them not talk the part where say them take back them money from NHT with interest after 8 years of contribution. You are eligible. So
no, but you can't say that, farmer, because the woman will come here and never say she take back. Then she not show me the paper.
Yeah, but
upon 09 she had to, so why she Volan general. Upon 09 the woman have to her money. And she said every time they tell her say she have to have how much pints. Then when me I fling my money at NHM, me want a little Jamaica. That is the only reason why me I show NHT.
Exactly, but Scrub, people in Jamaica take back their money every 8 years. You are eligible.
Well, yeah, what?
Refund.
And all of them take their money.
Wait, farmer. Wait.
Yeah.
Me go again. Don't take me for gospel. Just hear me out. You're not having necessary believe me, but just hear me out. I've been in the health system for 24 years.
Look here, you know, General, I know who you be. Nobody tell him that. Go where I go.
No,
but
I've been in the same thing, General. I've been in the transport sector for 22 years.
So what I know, man. Each unit, each ministry is treated differently. Bear in mind, I am speaking to you from a biased point of view that someone is in the lower strata of the economic scale. Bear in mind, that is the person that we are talking about, how the NHT treat that individual. Bear that in mind, you hear?
Yeah, but what you have to remember, General, is that NHT, no matter which ministry you're in, NHT treats all contributors the same.
Just no, you're not getting no.
Tell me one ministry
that's not correct, farmer. That's not correct.
Just listen me out, no farmer. Just listen me out, no.
That's not correct.
Okay, go ahead.
Just hear me out, no farmer. Just hear me out, no man. Under the negotiation, when you see them and negotiate, you see,
Which
and you hear the government negotiation, when you hear government and the trade union and negotiate, you remember there was a negotiation with the nurses.
I'm a trade unionist also. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you remember a negotiation where the nurses was asking for the government to like they were saying, if them do a development, then feel left 10 housing lot for nurses.
Percentage of the houses for the nurses. Yeah.
You remember that negotiation there?
Yeah, man. And every other sector said that would be unfair, including my sector, the transport sector. So that would be unfair.
Good, all right. So in the same way, you see, in the same way they were viewing that, the NHT has a way of looking at your social strata. So based upon the number of years that you are working and where you are, the salary that you are earning, and the number of years you have left in the system. When they measure it,
Hold on, that is called your ability to repay. Go ahead.
Right. When they measure it up and then look on you, the individual, sometimes based upon the individual itself and where she was a janitor at the hospital, even though she has been there for nearly 22 years, her time is running out. What NHT, what she had to do was to use her points and merge with her daughter to get one little studio house because she's running up in age and she can't afford the lot that is available. I am making the point to Scrub now and to with viewers that even though the NHT is there and it is one of the best organizations that really can help us and help poor people to accomplish a piece of land and a little roof over your head. The approach of consecutive government has left many of the people who are at the lower strata out of it all and cannot accomplish much through the NHT.
All right. Can I say something? All right. I hear you speak. I hear you mention a few things. And in summary, you mentioned a part of the ability to repay. Now, the NHT is one of the entities in Jamaica who has never been in financial trouble, who has never ever you say anything about them closing down or anything. You know why is that? Because the policies they implement, right, is good for business.
No, man, we not dispute that, you know, farmer. We not beat them down, you know, just understand, say, we not beat them neither.
And I understand
I am
you,
not beating them.
Yeah, man, I understand you, but you have to understand, I am a business owner also. I run my business. Now, the ability to repay. Now, if you are in your 40s or 50s, right, and you go to the NHT, you don't expect to get a loan like the man who are 25 because your ability to repay, the risk of ability to repay is way higher. So you are going to get a house and your mortgage going to be almost 120,000. And that's just the fact. If you go to the bank and buy a car, the same thing, because the number of years you have in the working force is way less. I would just have to understand.
All right, farmer. Well, I know, no. Stick up in now. So that is where I'm coming from with the point that based upon how the government structure the whole thing and the policies, it leaves